Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the Small Block Chevy 383 again, over here in the background. We're starting up on the engine stand. So I already primed everything. Everything is good to go right now. Exhaust is all set up on it, so it should be all good to go. Oil's all in there. All the flutes are in there. I'm dealing with an issue where the studs are seeping right now, but I put in some tablets to hopefully heal that up, and hopefully that seals the leaks up on it. If not, we'll just run it for the regular time. It's not leaking a ton, so shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, if it comes down to it, we'll end up pulling the heads and resealing the studs, and hopefully that solves the issue, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go turn on this camera over here and we'll start her up. Okay guys, I ran that thing for about 5 minutes. The leak on these studs is not as bad as it was, but there still is a little bit of seepage on these studs here. You can kind of see a mix of water on there. It's not nearly as bad as it was though, after I put in those tablets, but definitely I'm gonna have to pull these studs and reseal them. I'm not sure exactly what went wrong with the sealing. I cleaned out the threads and everything. Maybe just the type of sealer I was using. It was this Permatex over here. This stuff right here. So maybe I need to use some RTV, or I usually just use some pipe thread. But that didn't work for these. These bottom studs look to be good, but I think it's good enough to run. It's not contaminating oil or anything. You can see the top here, there's a little bit of milkshake going on between the mix, but not bad at all, really. I think it's good enough to break in for another 5 minutes or so. I ran it, like I said, for about 5 minutes, so we're gonna give her another go and see how it looks. So I probably ran this thing for a total of, 12 to 15 minutes on and off. I wanted to pop the valve covers off again and see how they're looking. And there's still some water coming through those. I was hoping they were going to seal up with some heat, but it did what you can expect when it gets hot, and it leaked more. So these studs definitely need to come out, and they need to be resealed with something better than what I was using. Not too sure what I'm going to try to seal them with this time around. If you guys have any suggestions, throw it in the comments for me. I'd really appreciate that. I'm thinking either some black Ultra Permatex RTV and some pipe thread. I'm going to clean out the threads as well, and hopefully that seals it up. I've read some stuff online that works pretty good, but I'm going to have to drain the block. I'm going to try to not pull the heads. I'm going to try to do this with the heads on. If that doesn't work, I can pull the heads, and then I'll definitely be able to seal them, but I'm going to try to avoid that work and do this with the heads on, so I don't have to redo the timing, because I finally got that right. Luckily, I do have an electric water pump, so I can test it right there. I can just flip it on, and these studs will leak while that's pressurized. It won't be the same as a hot engine, but it's better than nothing. All right, so I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Hopefully you guys were able to check out the engine a little bit here. Like I said, throw a comment down there below if you guys have some experience with some leaking head studs here. These are some ARP studs. So I'm just looking for some advice on it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one.